Gentlemen, let's be honest. After the age of 40 or 50, many men start to notice changes they don't want to talk about. Maybe you're not as firm as you used to be. Maybe things don't last as long. Or maybe stress, belly fat, or health issues have made your performance unpredictable. Here's the truth most guys don't realize. Problems down there aren't just about intimacy. They're often the first red flag of your arteries aging. In fact, your body might be warning you about your heart and blood vessels years before you feel chest pain. Today, I'm going to show you how one simple lifestyle change, aerobic exercise, is scientifically proven to improve performance, protect your arteries, and even slow down aging. And don't worry, you won't need a marathon to see results. Stick with me until the end, because I'll explain exactly how much is enough and why this can change your future. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Men's Health Secrets and share this video with a friend who needs it. Too many men are silently struggling, and the solution is often simpler than they think. 1. Why performance declines with age. Here's what most men don't understand. What happens in your arteries is exactly what happens in your bedroom. The organ we're talking about is basically the final branch of your cardiovascular system. If your arteries start stiffening, narrowing, or clogging, the first place you'll notice isn't your chest, it's your performance. That's because the blood vessels there are extremely small and very sensitive to any decline in circulation. Think of your arteries like flexible garden hoses. When you're young, they expand and contract with ease, allowing strong, consistent flow. As you age, those hoses stiffen, get clogged with plaque, and lose flexibility. That reduced flow means weaker performance. So here's the critical takeaway. Performance issues are not just a bedroom problem. They are a vascular warning sign. If you ignore it, you're ignoring your heart's early cry for help. 2. What the science says about cardio. Now let's get to the science. Multiple clinical studies, including randomized controlled trials, show that men who do regular aerobic training improve their function significantly. One large review found that on average, men improved their scores on the International Performance Scale by nearly 3 points. That might sound small, but for many men, it's the difference between frustration and confidence. And the men who had the worst issues at the start actually improved the most, sometimes 5 points or more. The bottom line, aerobic training isn't just about fitness. It directly improves the body's ability to perform in a way that pills alone cannot. Pills treat the symptom for a few hours. Cardio trains your arteries to work better permanently. 3. Nitric oxide and vascular health. So why does this happen? It all comes down to a simple but powerful molecule, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is your body's natural relaxation signal. It tells your arteries to expand, letting blood flow freely. Without it, everything becomes stiff, rigid, and unresponsive. During aerobic exercise, whether it's brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, your arteries expand and contract with every heartbeat. This mechanical stress trains the inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium, to release more nitric oxide. It's the same pathway that common performance-enhancing medications use, but here's the difference. Instead of giving your arteries a temporary boost, exercise makes them permanently more flexible and responsive. Meta-analyses confirm that aerobic training improves endothelial function, reduces arterial stiffness, and boosts circulation in ways that rival medication, especially in men with high blood pressure, diabetes, or obesity. In fact, the worse your starting point, the greater the improvement you'll see. 4. Oxidative stress. As we age, unstable molecules called free radicals attack our arteries, breaking down nitric oxide before it can do its job. This leaves your blood vessels rigid and unable to expand. Aerobic exercise directly combats this by boosting your body's natural defense system, enzymes like superoxide dismutase and glutathione. These antioxidants neutralize free radicals, protecting nitric oxide so it can keep your arteries responsive. No pill can do this. Only consistent aerobic training builds that kind of resilience. 5. Why cardio beats other exercises. Now don't get me wrong, weight training has its place. Resistance exercise builds muscle, strengthens bones, and can even raise testosterone temporarily. Kegels, the pelvic floor exercises, are also useful for control and support. But when it comes to circulation and long-term vascular health, nothing compares to aerobic activity. Cardio uniquely addresses the root cause: stiff, unresponsive arteries and low nitric oxide availability. That's why it should be the foundation of any men's health strategy after 30. Think of it like building a house. Strength training is the walls, nutrition is the roof, but cardio is the foundation. Without it, nothing stands strong. 6. Hormones, metabolism, and belly fat. Now let's talk hormones, because a lot of men believe performance is only about testosterone. And yes, testosterone matters, but the truth is that your waistline is a better predictor of performance than a single hormone reading. Excess belly fat increases inflammation, raises estrogen, lowers testosterone, and clogs arteries. Cardio training helps reverse all of that. By reducing visceral fat, lowering inflammation, and improving insulin sensitivity, it creates the ideal environment for your hormones to function properly. Men who lose just a few inches off the waist consistently report better performance and energy. That's not a coincidence, it's biology. 7. The mental health connection. Let's not overlook the mind. Anxiety, stress, and depression are silent killers of performance. You can have perfect hormone levels and decent circulation, but if your brain is flooded with stress hormones, your body won't cooperate. Aerobic activity is one of the most powerful natural antidepressants we have. It lowers cortisol, raises serotonin, and improves overall mood. That healthier mental state feeds directly into healthier physical performance. A relaxed man performs better than an anxious one, always. 8. How much cardio is enough? The research is clear. About 150 to 200 minutes per week of moderate aerobic exercise is enough. That's roughly 30 minutes 5 times per week. You don't have to run marathons. Brisk walking, cycling, swimming, rowing, anything that raises your heart rate counts. In clinical studies, men who did just 40 minutes of aerobic training 4 times per week saw dramatic benefits in as little as 6 months. More than 80% improved their function significantly. And here's the best part: you can start at any age. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s transform their vascular health with nothing more than a commitment to regular cardio. 9. Synergy with other treatments. For men already using medication, cardio can actually make the pills work better, sometimes allowing for lower doses. And for those who cannot take medication due to heart risks or side effects, exercise remains a safe, evidence-based alternative. The synergy between lifestyle and medical treatment is real, but too often lifestyle is overlooked, and that's a mistake. 10. Practical action plan. So here's my prescription if you want stronger performance after 40, 50, and beyond. Prioritize aerobic exercise, at least 30 minutes 3 to 5 times per week. Add strength training, 2 sessions per week, for muscle, bone, and testosterone support. Include pelvic floor exercises to improve control and support. Clean up your diet. More vegetables, lean protein, healthy fats, and less sugar. Address stress through sleep, meditation, or counseling if needed. Do this consistently, and you're not just improving your performance, you're protecting your heart, brain, and future. Closing. Gentlemen, the science is clear. Your arteries decide your performance, and cardio is the most powerful way to keep them young, flexible, and responsive. Don't wait for things to get worse before you act. Start today. Go for a walk, dust off the bike, or hit the pool. Small steps add up to big changes over time. If this video helped you, please subscribe to Men's Health Secrets, hit the like button, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Too many men are silently suffering when the solution might be just a pair of sneakers away. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.